Wait, how does a center suddenly score 31 points in a single quarter? Not in a full game, not across two halves, just 12 minutes of basketball. Because that's exactly what happened when Bam Adebayo stepped onto the floor against the Washington Wizards. But the real question isn't what happened. The real question is, how did it happen so fast? Because when the game first started, nothing about that night looked special. It felt like a normal matchup in the National Basketball Association. The Miami Heat were simply trying to control the pace. The Wizards were focused on slowing things down. And Bam Adebayo? He was just doing what he usually does, playing physical, setting screens, fighting in the paint. But then something shifted. Early in the first quarter, Bam received the ball near the basket. One quick move, a strong finish. 2 easy points, nothing unusual. But on the very next possession, Bam attacked again. Another drive, another bucket, still normal. But then it happened again, and slowly something started to feel different. Because Bam wasn't hesitating, he wasn't overthinking. He was attacking the defense with complete confidence, almost like he could see every opening before it even appeared. And that's when the momentum began to change. Fast. Because Bam didn't just keep scoring, he started scoring from everywhere. One possession he glided past defenders for a smooth layup. The next possession he powered through contact for another strong finish. Then suddenly he pulled up for a mid-range jumper. Splash. Now the arena started noticing. Bam already had double-digit points. And the quarter wasn't even halfway finished. But here's where things became dangerous. Because when a player in the NBA starts feeling confident, the entire game slows down for him. Shots begin to feel effortless. Defenders react just a little too late. And every possession starts looking like another opportunity. That's exactly what Bam Adebayo started doing. Possession after possession, he kept attacking. The Wizards tried switching defenders. It didn't work. They tried protecting the paint. Still didn't work. They even tried pushing him away from the rim, but Bam simply adjusted. Mid-range jumper, bucket, another drive, score. And then something happened that changed the entire atmosphere in the arena. Bam Adebayo stepped behind the three-point line. Now remember, he's a center. This isn't where he usually does his damage. But the defender hesitated, just for a second. Bam looked at the rim, took the shot, and the ball dropped straight through the net. 3 points. The crowd instantly erupted, because now everyone could feel it. Something special was happening. But the Washington Wizards looked completely lost. Their defense started scrambling, players pointing at each other, trying to figure out who was supposed to stop him. But there was one huge problem: nobody could. Because Bam Adebayo had officially entered what players call heat check mode. And when a player reaches that level of rhythm, the game starts to feel unfair. One possession, he spins past defenders for a soft layup. The next possession, he pulls up for another jumper. Then suddenly he attacks the rim again with full force. And somehow, every shot keeps falling. Now the numbers started becoming unbelievable. 15 points, then 20, then 24. And suddenly the commentators started mentioning something historic. Because the franchise record for points in a single quarter was getting closer. And Bam Adebayo was still scoring. The crowd could feel the tension building. The Miami bench could feel it too. Even the Wizards players could sense what was happening. But Bam looked calm. Completely calm. No panic. No rushing. Just another possession. Another attack. Another bucket. And then came the moment that froze the entire arena. Bam caught the ball outside the arc once again. The defender hesitated, just for a second, and that tiny mistake was all Bam needed. He launched another deep shot. For a split second, the arena went silent. Then the ball snapped through the net. 30 points. In a single quarter, the Miami Heat bench exploded. Fans jumped to their feet because everyone realized they were watching history unfold. But Bam wasn't finished yet. One more possession, one more attack, another bucket, 31 points. Just like that, Bam Adebayo had set a brand new Miami Heat franchise record for the most points ever scored in a single quarter. Think about that. A franchise that has seen legends like Dwyane Wade and LeBron James. And yet on this night, it was Bam Adebayo who delivered the most explosive quarter in team history. 31 points, 12 minutes, pure dominance. Because sometimes in basketball, a player catches fire. And when that happens, there's almost nothing the defense can do. And on this unforgettable night, Bam Adebayo didn't just catch fire. He created one of the most incredible quarters the Miami Heat have ever seen.